Hi, my name is Tommy, and firstly, thanks for showing up. I know there are days when no one feels like exercising, even me, but I promise after this Pilates flow, you feel more energized and grateful for what your body is capable of. Before we start activating the muscles, let's connect with the breathing. So let's sit down on the yoga block. If you don't have a yoga block at home, please get a book or a pillow. So let's place your sit bones on the block, shoulders on top of your hips. Close your eyes and just try to connect with your breathing. Just see where you are today. Try to be as present as possible in the next 45 minutes. And we inhale through the nose and exhale through the mouth. Inhale, breathe into the front side back of your rib cage. And exhale, draw your belly bottom all the way in towards your spine. Inhale. And exhale, soft lips. And now bring your awareness towards your belly bottom and think about something you're grateful for. Just take this feeling with you throughout the class. All right, let's get it started. So let's lay down on the mat. You can remove the block, the pillow, or the book. Place the block next to you and come lay down on your back. Place your heels in line with your sit bones and place the block between your thighs. Arms alongside your body, palms facing down. So we take one deep, long breath in through the nose. And exhale, press your lower back into the mat, engage your glutes, hamstrings, and come into your bridge position. So finding that diagonal line from your knees, hips, and shoulders. Now let's take 3 deep, proper breaths just to connect with your body. Press the heels into the floor. Keep your ribs in and soft. And don't forget to engage your abdominals. Let's take one more deep, long inhale. And slowly round your spine down for 3. Every single vertebrae is touching the mat for 2. And relax your hips. Inhale through your nose. And exhale, press your lower back into the mat and peel the spine off the mat again. So finding that diagonal line. Now make sure you contract your abdominals. So slide your ribs towards your pelvis. And now reach your arms up towards the ceiling with the palms facing towards each other. Make sure you drop the shoulders into the mat, chin slightly tucked towards your chest. And let's pulse the hips up. Little pulses for 10. And 9. Now make sure you engage the base of your glutes and contract your abdominals and stay connected with your breathing for the last 6 and 5. Squeeze into the block for the last 4 and 3, 4, 2, and 1. Stay up. Inhale through your nose. Exhale, slowly round your spine down for 3, for 2, take all your time, and for 1, and slowly drop your hips. Inhale through your nose. Exhale, press your lower back into the mat and curl your spine off the mat again. So now we inhale, we lift the heels all the way up, squeeze the sit bones. Exhale, press your heels down towards the floor. Inhale, lift your heels all the way up. And exhale, press your heels into the floor. Now make sure you're not sinking into the lower back. We do that for the last 5. And lift your heels up and lower down and lift it up and lower down. Now keep squeezing. So imagine your sit bones, drawing your sit bones towards your belly bottom. Contract your abdominals for the last 1. Lift your heels up. Now come onto the ball of the foot. Relax your toes. Inhale through your nose. Exhale, lower down your spine for 3, for 2, lengthening your spine, and for 1. Now reach your arms all the way overhead. Place your heels down towards the floor. Take 1 deep, long breath in through your nose. And exhale, press your lower back into the mat. Lift your hips all the way up. All right. Now let's pulse the hips for the last couple pulses up towards the air. Now squeeze your sit bones. Squeeze into the block and up. And up. For 5. And 4. Now stay connected with the breathing. We initiate from the breathing. So make sure you breathe properly. Inhale through your nose and exhale through your mouth for the last 2, and 1. Inhale through your nose. And exhale, slowly lower down your spine for 3, for 2, and for 1. All right. Now bring your arms all the way alongside your body. Bring legs into tabletop. So your knees in line with the hips and shins parallel to the mat. Now inhale through your nose. Chin slightly towards your chest. Create some length in the back of your neck. Exhale, lift your upper body up. Now make sure you press your lower back into the mat. Draw the shoulders away from the ears. Inhale through your nose. And exhale, slowly lower down. Inhale to prepare. Exhale, press your lower back into the mat for an imprint. Now stay up. Inhale, breathe into the sides of your rib cage, and exhale, we slowly lower down. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, stay up. And exhale, slowly lower down. Inhale. Exhale, press your lower back into the mat. Now make sure you press into the block to activate also the inner thighs. Inhale through your nose, stay up. Exhale, we lower down. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, stay up. Exhale, lower down. Now slowly tap the floor with your toes with the next inhale. Exhale, bring your legs back up in tabletop. Inhale, tap the floor. Exhale, lift up. Inhale, tap the floor. And exhale, lift up. Now make sure you keep connecting your lower back into the mat. Your belly bottom is all the way down and towards your spine. So keep your belly as flat as possible, your ribs in and closed to protect your lower back. For the last 5 and 4. Now try to imagine your shoulder blades are glued into the mat. So we're not moving the upper body. Try to breathe through the armpits. And for the last 2 and 1. Now stay up. Now bring your arms into a V shape. So again, try to glue your shoulder blades into the mat and try to keep them as still as possible. So we inhale, we move the legs towards the right side, squeeze into the block. Exhale, slowly come back center. Inhale to the left side. Exhale, slowly squeeze. So again, we try to initiate from the breathing and from the abdominals. And one more time to the left and center. Now, if you want, you can stretch your legs for a little bit more challenge. Yes. Now we inhale, bring the legs all the way towards the right side. Now keep that left shoulder down on the mat. Exhale, slowly back center. Inhale to the left side. Exhale, slowly back center. And there we go again. So inhale. Exhale, squeeze into the block. Lift from your abdominals. Inhale to the left. Exhale, squeeze into the block. All right. Now bend your knees, grab the block or book or pillow, and put the block on your thighs. Now place the hands on the block with the elbows to the side. We take 4 deep long breaths and press into the block while exhaling. Inhale through your nose. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Now try to keep your shoulders as low as possible. Exhale, press with your knees and your palms into the block. Last one. Inhale. Exhale. And slowly grab the block with your right hand. Now extend your right leg all the way out. Now slowly we move the block underneath that bent knee. So switch your legs and now maintain that imprint. So really try to press that lower back into the mat to support and contract your abdominals. Bring the lower ribs towards the pelvis. We take 3 more breaths. Really try to keep that upper body as still as possible. Finding that lower belly smile. Last one. And slowly come down. All right. Now put the block next to you for a second. Now rock your knees, hands on top of your knees, and create some little circles to the right. Just massaging that lower spine. And the other way around. and bring your legs back into tabletop. So make sure your knees are in line with your hips. And with the next exhale, you lift your upper body all the way up. Reach your hands towards your ankles. Now we inhale, we reach the arms overhead, stretch the legs. Exhale, circle the arms around, bring the hands back towards the ankles. Now inhale, reach the arms, stretch the legs. Exhale, bend. Inhale, reach, keep the belly as flat as possible. Exhale, bend. For 3. And for 2. And for 1. Now we stay up, we take one last inhale. And slowly lower down. All right, let's move the legs. So again, try to create these little circles to the right and to the left. All right, now place your feet on the mat again. Place your heels in line with your sit bones, arms alongside your body, palms facing down. Now inhale through your nose. And exhale, press your lower back into the mat, lift the hips all the way back up again. Now make sure you squeeze your sit bones, so imagine your sit bones are moving throughout your belly button. Now inhale, lift your right leg all the way up. Exhale, flex that foot, lower down, close to your left leg. Now inhale, back up. Exhale, down. Now make sure you keep your hips as square as possible. And bring your right leg back up, flex your foot, pulse it up for 5. And 4, for 3, for 2, and for 1. Now inhale, bend that right leg, articulate your foot back down towards the floor, and then lower down your spine. Let's do the other side. So we take one deep, long inhale. And exhale, press your lower back, squeeze your glutes, lift your butt up. Now make sure you be ready and steady in that right foot. Now lift that left leg all the way up, and flex that foot, lower down to your right leg. Inhale, back up, contract your abdominals, lower down. Inhale, back up, and lower down. And lift your left leg up, flex that foot, let's pulse it up for 5, and 4, for 3, for 2, and for 1. Now inhale, bend your left leg, articulate your foot on the floor, and slowly round your spine down. All right, huck your knees in, hands on top of your knees, and scoop your feet towards the front of the mat, and let's come into a seated position. All right, now sit down on your butt, flex your feet, and if you have tight hamstrings, make sure you bend your knees slightly. Yeah, place your hands behind your head. Now lengthen the back of your neck, draw the ribs in. Inhale through your nose, and exhale, we rotate to the right. Inhale, lengthen your spine, press the sit bones into the mat, and we rotate to the left. Inhale, back center, lengthen your spine, and rotate to the right. Now make sure you keep your hips as still as possible. So we try to move only the upper body, connecting with the breathing, connecting with your abdominals, keeping the shoulders away from the ears. So especially if you have been working all day behind the desk, make sure you find that length in your neck. Inhale, back center. Keep pressing these heels away from you, the toes towards your nose. And one more time to the left. And slowly back center. All right, now place your feet on the mat so your heels are in line with your sit bones. Hands behind your knee crease, lift your elbows. Now draw the shoulders away from the ears. Make sure you find that long neutral spine. So the crown of the head towards the ceiling, sit bones down and towards the mat. Now we inhale. Exhale, draw your belly button in and round your lower spine. Inhale, come all the way up. Press the sit bone, draw the shoulders down. Exhale, contract your abdominals and find that C curve. Now inhale, come all the way up. And exhale. So really try to find that stiff part in your spine. Last one. And go back on top of your sit bones. All right, now reach the arms all the way to the front and draw the shoulders away from the ears. So imagine you put your shoulder blades on top of a table, finding that long spine. Now we inhale through the nose. Exhale, go behind your sit bones. Now let's take 3 deep, long breaths and find that rib-pelvis connection. So draw the belly button all the way in. Contract your abdominals, support your lower back. Keep the shoulders away from the ears. Last breath. And exhale, come all the way up. Now place your hands behind your head again, finding that long spine. Now we inhale. Exhale, go behind your sit bones. Inhale, come all the way up. Exhale, behind. Inhale all the way up. Shaking is good. Exhale, behind. Inhale all the way up. Exhale, behind. Reach your arms to the front. Draw the shoulders away from the ears. And let's come all the way up. All right, stretch your legs to the front and place your hands between your legs. You can always use the yoga block. Place the yoga block or the book or pillow between your legs. Put your hands on the block and relax your upper body. So let's take a couple of deep breaths just to relax the shoulders, the neck, and make sure you don't push and pull. Just wait for the muscles to invite you to sink deeper into your stretch, deeper into your breathing. Let's take 2 more deep breaths. Drop your neck, your shoulders, let go of any tension. Take 1 more deep, long breath in through your nose. And slowly round your spine up. All right, let's grab the block. Place the block between your thighs again. Reach the arms to the front. Now make sure you open these shoulder blades. Now draw the belly button in, keep the ribs closed, and go behind your sit bones. Now make sure you relax your fingertips. Now place your left hand on your right oblique and rotate towards the left side. Now make sure you draw the right shoulder down and let's pulse it up. Little pulses and up. Now make sure we're not moving the legs. So try to keep the block as still as possible. Contract your abdominals while lifting up the upper body. And don't forget to breathe. And for the last 5 and 4. For 3 and 2 and 1. Now stay up, inhale through your nose and exhale, slowly come back center. Now let's switch, place that right hand on your left oblique, left arm to the side into the diagonal, rotate to the side and let's pulse it up again. Yeah, now make sure we keep that left shoulder down. So don't lift it up, keep it down. And we try to keep the block as still as possible. So we're only moving that upper body. So try to squeeze into the block. Keep the knees as still as possible. And 4, 5, and 4. Now feel that engagement in that right hand. So really feel your muscles are burning and working hard for the last 2 and 1. Inhale through your nose. And exhale, slowly come back center. Now reach both arms to the front, draw the shoulders away from the ears, and slowly come on top of your sit bones. All right, now let's remove the block, cross the legs, and come into your all fours. So place your hands in line with the shoulders, knees in line with your hips. Let's do a little stretch. So we open the shoulder blades, open your sit bones, and now press the palms into the mat. Open the heart towards the front and drop your belly. Let's take 2 deep, long breaths. Inhale through your nose. And exhale, drop your belly down. Inhale. And exhale. Now breathe into the sides of your ribcage, just underneath your armpit. And while you exhale, you draw your belly bottom in. Contract your abdominals. Curl your tailbone on the low back, mid back, upper back, crown of the head towards the mat. Now let's take 2 deep, long breaths into this cat stretch. So press the palms into the mat, open the shoulder blades. Crown of the head towards the ceiling. Find that stiff part of your spine. And exhale, slowly come back to your neutral position. So that means we keep the shoulder blades open. So imagine I put my hand between your shoulder blades and you want to press it away. Now grab the block and put the block between your thighs again. Now tuck your toes under and find that little extension in your lower back. So keep the sit bones slightly open. Now we inhale through the nose. Exhale, lift your knees. Inhale, tap the floor. And exhale, lift your knees by engaging your abdominals. So again, try to contract your abdominals as much as possible while we lift the knees up. And find that breathing pattern. And we do that for 5 and for 4. Now press the palms, press the fingers into the mat. Press the chest away from the mat. Keep the crown of the head towards the front. And the last one. Now stay up for 3 deep, long breaths. We inhale through the nose. And exhale. Keep pressing the palms into the mat. Look down towards the mat. Inhale. Exhale, press into the block. So again, when it gets tense, go back to your core, back to your gut. Inhale through your nose. And slowly bring your knees down. All right, now remove the block. Open your knees. And big toes are touching and come into a yoga child's pose. Now flip the palms up towards the ceiling. Drop your head, neck, and shoulders. And let's take 2 deep, long breaths. Inhale through your nose. Exhale. Now try to relax your fingertips, so automatically relax your shoulders. Take 1 more deep, long breath. And slowly contract your abdominals and round your spine up. All right. Now place your hands back in line with your shoulders on the mat and stretch your legs all the way out. Come into this full plank position. Now press the heels towards the mat, chest away from the mat. Now we inhale, we move to the front, so the crown of the head is moving to the front of the mat. And then we exhale, we bring the weight towards the heels. So don't forget about contracting your abdominals to support your lower back. And to the back for the last 3. And back. And for 2. And back, last 1, and for 1, and back, and slowly bring your knees outwards, big toes are touching, and come into your child's pose. And slowly move your upper body towards the right side, finding that stretch from your left pinky finger all the way down towards that left sit bone. Breathing into that left side of your rib cage, just underneath your armpit. Massaging all these breathing muscles. And slowly move towards the left side. So we're stretching that whole right side. So make sure you keep your sit bones down towards your heels. Breathing into that right side of your rib cage. And while you exhale, try to let go a little bit more. And just notice how strong your body is. Be grateful for it. And slowly back center. We inhale through the nose. And exhale, draw your belly button in and slowly round your spine up. So try to initiate from your abdominals. Relax your upper body. Vertebrae by vertebrae, we come all the way up. And then stack your shoulders on top of your hips. All right, let's go straight into an all fours. So hands in line with the shoulders again, knees in line with your hips. Now stretch your left leg all the way out and place your right hand in front of your head. So make sure we're not sinking into that shoulder, into your left shoulder. Press yourself away. Yeah, keep your hips square, left kneecap towards the mat. Now flex your left foot, so press the heel away from your calf muscle and let's pulse it up. Little pulses for up. And up for 8 and 7. Now keep contracting your abdominals, keep your ribs and pelvis connection there for the last 4 and 3, for 2 and for 1. Now stay up, inhale through your nose and slowly place your right hand on the floor. Now bend your left knee, flex that foot, so imagine you have a yoga block on top of your left heel. Now pulse the left leg up for up and up. Now try to engage your lower abdominals to keep your lower back as still as possible. So maybe you could do it a little bit smaller than you normally would do. Yes, and for the last 3, for 2, and for 1. Inhale through your nose. Exhale, slowly lower down your left leg. All right, now place your right elbow on the floor in line with your right shoulder. Place your left palm on the mat next to your right hand. Now stretch your left leg all the way out. Now make sure you keep that right hip on top of your right knee, and let's go for a rainbow. So we go up and over with that left leg. Yes, and now try to make sure you keep the shoulder blades open. So press your chest away from the mat and connect with a proper breathing. For the last 3, and for 2, and for 1. Now keep that left leg to the side. Now keep engaging your abdominals. Flex that left foot. Let's boost it up for 10, and 9, and 8, for 7, for 6. So always go back to the breathing. For 5, keep that right hip on top of your right knee. And for the last 3, for 2, and stay up. Inhale through your nose. Exhale, slowly lower down. All right, now move your left leg all the way through and place your left heel on the floor. Now make sure your left knee is in line with your left heel and your hips are on top of your right knee. Place your hands on your thighs, draw the shoulders away from the ears. Inhale through your nose. Exhale, bring the weight all the way to the front. Now let's take 2 deep, long breaths. We're stretching that whole right side, your right hip flexor. And slowly come back center. All right, let's change. Let's go to the other side. Yeah. So make sure we opening up the shoulder blades, and I'll stretch your right leg all the way out. Now make sure you flex that foot, so press the heel away from your calf muscle and place your left hand on your forehead. Contract your abdominals and now push your right leg up. There we go. And up. And up. Make sure you press yourself away from the mat. Connect with the breathing. And 8, and 7, for 6, and 5. Flex that foot for 4, and 3, for 2, and for 1. Now bend your right leg and flex your right foot. Pulse it up, and up, and up. Make sure you keep your belly all the way in. Connect with a proper breathing. For the last 5, and 4, for 3, for 2, and for 1. Place your left hand on the floor and bring your right knees closer towards the mat. All right, place your left elbow on the floor, right palm close to your left hand. Bring that right leg all the way to the side, and let's go straight into some rainbows. Now make sure you keep that left hip on top of your left knee and open your shoulder blades. So we're working on a lot of glutes, moving that right leg from your right hip joint. Now keep pressing yourself away from the mat. And for the last 1, now bring that right leg to the side. Now flex your right foot. Let's boost it up for 10, and 9, for 8, and 7. Keep on pressing your heel away from you, your toes towards your nose. For 5, and 4, for 3, for 2, and stay up. Inhale through your nose. And slowly bend your right leg and come into your child's pose. And take 1 deep breath for yourself. Try to relax your upper body. And slowly come up. All right, let's lay down on your stomach. Place your hands, your arms into a cactus pose. So open your elbows in line with your shoulders and your arms into a 90-degree angle. Now open your feet slightly wider than hip distance apart. Nose down towards the mat. Inhale through your nose. Exhale, lift your upper body up. Inhale, lower down. Exhale, lift up. Inhale, lower down. Exhale, lift up. Now we stay here for 3 breaths. Now make sure you squeeze the shoulder blades, draw the shoulder blades towards your butt. Relax your fingertips. Engage your abdominals. Last inhale. And slowly lower down. All right. Now make sure you remove the block. Place the hands in line with your shoulders. Keep your legs hip width apart. Now we inhale through the nose. Exhale, lift your upper body up. Palms parallel to the mat. Now inhale, circle your arms all the way around. Reach the fingertips towards your toes. Exhale, spread through. Inhale, reach the fingertips. Exhale, swim through. Inhale, reach, keep the shoulders away from the ears. Finding that extension. Exhale, swim through. Inhale, swim, reach the arms, reach the arms. Exhale, swim through. Last one. And reach your arms. Let's stay here for 2 breaths. Inhale through your nose. Exhale, reach your fingertips. Inhale. Exhale, reach, 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 reach. And slowly lower down. All right. Place your hands close to your shoulders. Shake your hips. And place your elbows on the mat. Now open your heels outwards. Toes are pointing inwards. And let's take a couple breaths. Make sure you bring your awareness towards your lower back. Just observe all these sensations in your lower back. And let go of any tension. Let's take 1 or 2 more deep, long breaths. Try to enjoy these sensations. And slowly come all the way up. All right. Before we go into a stretch, let's activate a little bit more core. And then we will stretch, we breathe, and we will be done for today. All right. Place your arms to the front. Find your sit bone. Draw the shoulders away from your ears. Now go behind your sit bones again. Bring your arms into a circle. So your middle fingers are touching. Now inhale, reach your arms all the way up. Draw the shoulder blades down. Exhale, go behind. Inhale, come up. Exhale, behind. Now try to keep your shoulders as low as possible. So we move from the abdominal wall without lifting the shoulders all the way up towards the ears. Keep them low so we create length for the last 5 and 4, 3, 4, 2, and 1. All right, now reach your arms to the front. Draw the shoulders away. Press the sit bones into the mat. Inhale through your nose. And slowly round your spine down for the last 8. And 7, 4, 6, and 5. Engage your abdominals. And 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, you're done for today. Now extend your legs, palms up towards the sky, and let's take a couple deep breaths for yourself. Just notice all the sensations in your body. Maybe you could feel a bit more grateful that your body is able to do this. And lift your knees all the way up towards your chest. Place your hands on top of your knees. And stretch your right leg all the way down towards the mat. Place your right hand on top of your left knee. Rotate to the right, look to the left. And let's take 2 deep, long breaths. Inhale through your nose. And exhale. Try to drop your left shoulder down. Inhale. And exhale. And slowly come back. Let's do the other side. So stretch your left leg all the way down towards the mat. Place your left hand on top of your right knee. Rotate to the left. Look to the right. Finding that rotation. And let's take 2 breaths. Inhale through your nose. Exhale. Draw your right shoulder down. Relax your right fingertips. Inhale. Exhale. Release. And slowly lift your knees up, hands on top of your knees, and come into a seated position. All right, grab the yoga block. So come sit down on the yoga block. Place your sit bones on the block, cross your legs, shoulders on top of your hips, and reach your arms all the way up towards the sky. Now interlace your fingers in front of your nose. Inhale through your nose. And now exhale, draw your belly button in, press the palm to the front. Finding that C curve. Now inhale, come all the way back on top of your sit bones. Keep the shoulders low. Exhale, press the airway. And come all the way back on top of your sit bones. Now release your hands. Interlace your fingers from the back. Now we inhale, we reach the heart up towards the ceiling. Look up. Exhale, draw your belly in, round your spine, release your hands. Inhale, come all the way up, reach your heart up, look up. Exhale, release. And slowly come back up top of your sit bones. Now reach the arms to the side with the palms facing towards the front. Now turn your palms up towards the sky. Now bring your left ear towards your left shoulder. Now imagine somebody is pulling at your right fingertips, finding that whole stretch in the right side of your neck. And slowly bring your chin down towards your chest. And we go all the way towards the other side. Bring your right ear towards your right shoulder. Now imagine somebody's pulling at your left fingertips. So finding that length, pressing your sit bones into the block. Feel that strong core. We've been doing a lot. And slowly reach your arms all the way up towards the ceiling. Bring your palms together in front of your heart. All right, thank you so much for joining today. Hope you feel a bit more grateful after this beautiful session. And I hope to see you next time. Thank you. Namaste.